What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. AROD Locks is back, guys. It's football season. You know, we took a little bit of a break there during baseball season. I wasn't pumping out videos every single night like we were in football season and a lot of basketball season, even a little bit of hockey here and there. But football's back. We're going to dive into it just like we did last year, just like what all you guys liked last year's videos. I got a lot of feedback, and a lot of you guys liked the line movement breakdown that I did on the big games for Thursday Night Football specifically. We usually posted these on Monday nights last season, but it's Tuesday morning right now. It's 7 o'clock in the morning here where I'm at. So we're going to get this video out early enough to where you guys are going to be able to place these bets based on this line movement. And if you want to watch it even closer to game time Thursday, go ahead and watch it. This is just giving you the information right now. And I'll tell you a pick that I really like as far as the main lines right now on the actual game. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to give you 3 props. So let's go. Stick around. I'm going to move quick here so that you guys are not watching this video for 15-20 minutes. So let's go. Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles opening night. Guys, this is Thursday night, game 1 of the NFL season. Obviously, Eagles coming off the Super Bowl. Cowboys coming off one of the most disappointing years they've had in the last 20, 30 years. Cowboys fans were pumped last year, and they sucked 7-10. That was not good for them. Now they're trying to bounce back. Looking at the line here, we got Dallas plus 385 on the money line, Philadelphia minus 376 on the money line. 37% of the bets are on Cowboys, 63% of the bets on the Eagles. All the money's on the Eagles, guys. 94% of the money is on the Eagles. That does make it a little bit scary. This is public money, by the way. Public money is on the Eagles. Makes it a little bit scary that there's that much money on one side. If there's that much money on one side, typically Vegas is not going to want to pay out all of that money on one side. Let's look at the line movement here. Line is looking at minus 270 here. 270 as of August 12th at 8:45 p.m. 8:45 at night. I want to look at where it opened at, though. Let's go down here. Opened up at minus 298 on May 12th. Way back there. Now, this is showing minus 376. This is showing minus 270. Which one's real? Well, it depends on the sports book you're looking at, right? Look at all these different books, all these different odds. You got minus 400s some places. The 400s. All the money is on the Eagles to win this game. This line is moving in the Eagles' direction. So that tells me that the sharp bettors are also taking the Eagles to win this game. Now, if all this money was on the Eagles to win this game and the line was bumping towards the Cowboys, and it was getting more in favor of the Cowboys, I would say maybe there's definitely an inverse line movement. Maybe take the Cowboys. I just don't like the money line in this one, guys. It's just not. It's bouncing back and forth. You got minus 298, minus 285, minus 270, minus 285. It's too much bouncing, too much variable there. I don't like the money line at all in this game. Now, spread minus 8.5 for Philly, plus 8.5 for the Cowboys. 65% of the money is on the Eagles. So that one's not as much money. Now, it is over 50%, but when we're looking at a lot of public money and inverse line movement, we're looking at like 80-something% of the money is on one side and the line's moving the other way. This one's not going to be crazy inverse line movement just based on the fact that it's 65-35. It's almost a 60-40 split. I like to see a lot more before I say that's a lock. So money line is what it is. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Looking at where it was, it's minus 6.5, minus 7, minus 6.5. Now it's minus 8.5. So the line is trending in Philadelphia's direction. Public money is on Philadelphia's side. So that's moving where it should be. This right here is where I want to get into it, guys. Let's look at this. Oh, my bad. I clicked on the wrong thing. Look at the public betting. Well, look at this right here. 98% of the money is on the over. 98% of public money, guys. That is almost all of the public money. So it's at 47.5 right now. You would think this was probably at 44.5 because all this money is on the over. So you would think that it took a little bit to bump it up to that. Guys, it's not moving. It's not moving hardly at all. 46.5 is what it opened at on May 12th. 46.5, and now look at it. 47.5. 1 point. And 98% of the money hit this under, lock that in. That's my lock for the day. I'm taking the under on Cowboys Eagles. It's week 1. Defense is always ahead of offense. Don't get overzealous. Don't think that this game is going to be a shootout. It's going to be a defensive battle, and Cowboys don't really have much of a defense anymore. So I would expect the Eagles to win this game. I would take them on the money line. Although you're not going to win shit, so don't actually bet that. I'm just saying Eagles are going to win this football game. In my opinion, I don't know if they'll cover them 8.5, but I do think they're going to win this game. To cover an 8.5, you're going to have you should have a high-scoring game. I think this is going under. I would probably avoid the spread. Definitely avoid the money line. You're not going to win much there unless you think the Cowboys are going to pull this out. By all means, do what you're going to do. But, excuse me, guys, under 47.5 there. Let's get into the props now. I got 3 of them for you. I'm going to go quick on the props here. First one, Nolan Smith Jr., over 2.5 tackles plus assists here. Looking at his chart, this is last season, guys. I know it's a new year, new team, all that. But 6 of the last 10 games, he was hitting it. Looking at the last 5, this is more important here. 3 of the last 5, he was getting that. And then Nolan Smith, like right here, it'll tell you at home, specifically at home, 4 of the last 5, he's gone over this. So I like Nolan Smith to go over it again. Look for the Cowboys to run the football. Try to establish that run game. They don't really have a set number 1 running back, but they have to establish the run. They cannot come out and just sling the rock around. I know CD is CD. They got George Pickens now. Prescott can sling it, but the Eagles will tear you apart if you're one-dimensional. Saquon, my next pick, over 1.5. This is receptions, guys. Over 1.5 receptions. Last 10 games, he's done this 7 of those last 10, okay? The last 5 games, he's done this 4 of his last 5. The only one he didn't was that Washington game there in the only one he did it was that Washington game there in the playoffs. Or sorry, at the end of the season. Was this at the end? No, this is the playoffs. My bad. It's week 1 for me too, y'all. January 26th, the Washington game. He didn't have 2 receptions, but right here against the Chiefs, this is what confused me. Outliers got it wrong here. They said at Philadelphia. Philadelphia doesn't play at Philadelphia. That was against the Chiefs. He hit it in the Super Bowl, got 6 of them. So I do think he's going to go over on this. It is week 1. Coverages are going to be confusing. Jalen Hurts is not going to be in his midseason form, and I don't say they're going to be confusing as far as they're going to throw some new shit at Jalen Hurts. It's week 1. You're not used to seeing it like you are when you're in week 10, week 11. So Jalen Hurts may have to check it down a little bit more. Let's look at week 1 last year. I haven't actually looked at that. Let's see what he did last year. Week 1 last year, he had 2. So if he does that, we win. Look at this season. Look at all those games. 15 out of 20 games last year. Take the over on this one. And then our last pick of the day, guys, we're going to go Jake Ferguson, receiving yards. And we're going to go under 34.5 here. So look at this graph. This is his whole season last year. 9 of 14, he was under it. Now, that's not like 80%, 90%, anything crazy like that, but 64% of the time he was under it on the entire season last year. Last 5, 4 of 5. Last 10, 8 of 10. Now, the only thing I think that might be scary with this pick, that might hurt us, is if Dak's just looking for an outlet. Kind of like I was talking about with Saquon, checking it down. If Dak's trying to look for an outlet, easy outlet on the tight end, on the option routes and such, he might throw it to Jake Ferguson a little bit more. But he has not done this in 5 straight games versus top 10 defenses. We're going against the best defense in the league. I'm sorry, Denver. I'm sorry, Broncos. I know a lot of people say you're going to be the best defense in the league this year, but Philly is still the best defense in the league. Jake Ferguson's going under 34.5 receiving yards. Okay, take that one to the bank. Lock it in. There's your picks, guys. Nolan Smith Jr., over 2.5 tackles plus assists. Saquon, over 1.5 receptions. Jake Ferguson, under 34.5 receiving yards. There's your picks. I'm locking these in on Sleeper. Again, guys, it is the beginning of the season. Use promo code AROD on Sleeper. You get up to $100 free in a deposit match. It's been down here at the bottom of the screen for the entire video. Hopefully you guys have already seen it, done it, clicked it, locked it in. But if you use that promo code, you're going to get free money off of the money that you deposit. So you put in 50, they're going to give you 50. You can play through that, use it through the entire season. If you're doing it right, that should last you the entire season. Don't go bet all 50 at once. Figure out your unit, bet your units. You can play with their money. And then once you win from that, you can withdraw any winnings that you win. If you turn that $50 into 50 grand this football season, you can withdraw that. It's free money, guys. Take it. Code AROD on Sleeper. I'll leave a link in the description down here. You can just click that link, lock it in with me, guys. There's your picks for the day. And then again, on the actual game lines, I'm going to take the under on the over-under. I just love the way the line's moving, and I love it's week 1. Hit that under. Smash it. Follow for more, guys. Subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing this all football season just like last year. We had a lot of good luck last year. I do say good luck because betting is a little bit of luck with strategy. But good fortunes last year. Hope you guys lock in with me again this year. Share this around. Subscribe. Let's get everybody rolling with us. It's us versus them being the books. Let's win.